Hello, friend. Good night to you. I bless the Lord for you being here tonight. I am Pastor Songole from Hope Pentecostal Church at Kakamega. Tonight, I want to talk to you. And tonight, I feel like talking to you about what is reverse psychology. I'm not going to talk psychology, but I want to talk to you from a Christian perspective. For us to go to discuss this matter, I want to read for you Proverbs chapter 14, verse number 9. The Bible says, "Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor." Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. That is what I'm talking about. Friend, there are people who mock sin. They feel sin is something that is belittling them. But let me introduce this at some point in my discussion. Reverse psychology is a manipulation technique where a person says or does the opposite of what they truly intend or want. They are doing something opposite of what they are intending to do or what they want. And that is to manipulate somebody else to think or to influence those thoughts of the other person, to influence their feelings or their actions. So they are very manipulative, these people who are using reverse psychology. The police use reverse psychology to get information out of a person. The counselor, that psychologist or psychiatrist, they use that reverse psychology to get information about somebody. Now, this approach that is called reverse psychology is often involving making a statement or taking action that is contrary to the desired outcome. You do something that is contrary to the desired action, and that person is like they are correcting you. They are doing things like they are correcting you. And the person who's doing that reverse psychology, he has a goal of eliciting a specific response or reaction from somebody else. They know what they want, but now they are using that in order to get the information they want or the reaction of how they want it to be. Reverse psychology. Now, number one thing that I want us to know from what is reverse psychology from the text that we've read, we want to know how people use reverse psychology to defend their attitude and actions. How people use reverse psychology to defend their actions and attitude. When individuals are confronted about their wrong attitude or actions, my friend, they may employ reverse psychology as a defense mechanism. They do things that are contrary to what is expected. And most commonly, the most common way people use reverse psychology is in situations where, number one, they play victim. They play victim. A person might claim they are being attacked or victimized, even when they are clearly in the wrong. They play victim. They are the ones who are bitter. They are the ones who are complaining. They are the ones who are taking action in situations where somebody else ought to take action, and they are crying. People who cry wolf. This tactic is aimed at shifting attention away from their own mistakes. They have very many mistakes they make, but they want to pull you away from the mistakes they are making, so that you perceive yourself as having done what is wrong. That is a person who's playing what is reverse psychology. I want also for us to read Proverbs chapter 17, verse number 27, so that we get a picture of what I'm talking about. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 27, the Bible says, He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and the man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. This person who can prevent himself, who can he can control his actions, he can control his mouth and what his thoughts are. This person has wisdom. He has wisdom. The person who does that sometimes is the person that we call is playing reverse psychology. They perceive others as wrongdoing, whereas sometimes it is them who are in the wrong. Now, number B, how people use reverse psychology is by denial and protection. An individual might deny any wrongdoing. They say, I have not done anything wrong. They know very well they have wronged somebody else. They have done something that is wrong, but they are denying it. That person who is denying having done anything wrong and accusing others of the same mistake which he or she has committed, that person is playing reverse psychology. They know very well it is them who stole their mama's money. They know very well it is them who stole the change that was kept on the drawer. But then they are denying it and accusing somebody else of doing it. No, that is reverse psychology. And this person, when given opportunity, they will commit the same offense because they know that they use reverse psychology and get away with it. They will continue doing that, committing sin. And this reverse psychology technique attempts to deflect criticisms and transfer blame to someone else. That they should not be criticized. They are always like, no, Musa is ever good. He's a good boy. He can never do that. Some mamas and babas use that when there's a report of something that the children have done. A neighbor, maybe they have broken a window of the neighbor. When the neighbor comes to report, they are usually appropriating the blame on the children of the neighbors and saying, oh, but you have a very wicked boy. Your child could as well have done it. I don't believe my Matthew can do that. And yet there are so many reports, even from school. People are saying your child is abusive, your child is offensive, even to the teachers. But you are playing reverse psychology. You are appropriating the blame on the teachers or the other people. Even in church, it's happening. People appropriate blame on others. When you are set for a mission and the mission fails because the person charged with responsibility did not work, they did not take their responsibility well, they now say it is the driver who delayed. It is the administrator, church administrator, who did not arrange for transport or arrange something else. They are appropriating the blame on somebody else. That is reverse psychology. My friend, the third thing about how people defend their attitude and actions by reverse psychology is by minimizing or downplaying. There are people who, you can call them counselors because sometimes things are very difficult, but it seems like nothing is serious to them. They are usually very calm and they usually console you and tell you, your parents are dead, but they can easily tell you, is it really important? Were they really supporting you? Is it really that